Hi, I'm Teresa Singleton, a volunteer lead for the Oklahoma Mission of Mercy. If you are planning to attend OkMOM as a patient, this video is designed to give you an idea of what to expect and how to prepare. The Oklahoma Mission of Mercy is an intensive 2-day free dental clinic held at a large venue like a convention hall or expo center. The free dental care is made possible by hundreds of volunteer dental professionals, medical professionals, and general volunteers, as well as donations of money, material, and services by dozens of sponsors and local businesses. Our purpose is to provide free dental care to as many adults and children as time, volunteers, and supplies will allow. We're here just for you. We want this to be a good experience, and we hope to give you the knowledge, tools, and resources to help you stay on track for good oral health in the future. Our goal is to serve about 1,000 patients a day, but we can only accomplish this with your help. We need your cooperation and understanding as we attempt to operate as efficiently as possible so that we can help as many people as possible. To begin with, please print out the OkMOM patient information flyer found at www.okmom.org. The flyer has detailed information about what to bring, where to park, and what to expect, much more than we can cover in this video. Before you go to the effort of waiting in line, we want to be sure you understand what services OkMOM can offer. We offer cleanings, fillings, and extractions. There are only a limited number of root canals available and only for front teeth. There are only a limited number of wisdom teeth extractions available, and there is no denture care. Please be aware that this is a first-come, first-served clinic. Doors open at 5 a.m. After about 1,000 people have been let in, the doors will close for that day. There will be a pre-event waiting area located inside a separate building from the clinic. At about 5 a.m., volunteers will begin leading patients in groups of about 50 at a time from that pre-event waiting area to the clinic building to begin the patient registration process. Here's what you can expect once you enter the clinic building. The only people who can enter the clinic floor are patients and the parents, caregivers, or minor children of those patients. So first, we'll lead the family members and friends who are not receiving dental care to the family and friends waiting room. There's just not enough room on the clinic floor for everyone to stay together. Please let your family or friends hold on to your large belongings, like blankets, heavy coats, and folding chairs. Even if you and your family or friends are all receiving care, you're not likely to stay together once your treatment begins, nor are you likely to be finished at the same time. But after your treatment, you'll be led to the family and friends waiting room where you will all be reunited. So be sure everyone knows in advance that the plan is to meet up in the family and friends waiting area after treatment. Since family members and friends are allowed to come and go, we don't provide them with food or drinks. As a patient, once you're admitted onto the clinic floor, you will not be allowed to leave the building and re-enter for any reason, including smoking or retrieving medication or other items from your car. Again, we thank you for your cooperation and ask you to understand that this is critical to the efficient and safe operation of the clinic. There's no possible way we can tell you how long your treatment will take. There are just too many factors involved. So you should come prepared to stay for the entire day. That means to be sure to bring a full day's supply of medications and baby supplies, and don't leave these items in your car. All children under 18 must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian at all times. However, only one parent will be allowed to accompany the child onto the clinic floor. Parents who are receiving dental care and have children who are with them who are also receiving dental care will be kept together and served in the family clinic. If you have a disability and require the aid of a caregiver, that individual will be allowed to stay with you throughout the day. If you are acting as the translator for a patient, you'll be considered like a caregiver and allowed to stay with that patient throughout the day. As the family members and friends go off to their waiting room, the patients proceed toward the clinic entrance. At this time, volunteers will put corresponding armbands on parents and their children. Caregivers and their patients will also receive corresponding armbands. Then, volunteers will gather, tag, and store your bulky belongings, like heavy coats, large blankets, and folding chairs. We don't want you to have to lug that around all day. Also, it's important to keep the clinic floor from being cluttered and from breaking fire codes. Volunteers will help you to place your belongings into a large plastic bag and will tag that bag with a numbered armband. You'll be given the matching armband. After you have completed your treatment, you'll be led to the storage area where all you have to do is show your armband to retrieve your items. While OkMOM cannot be held liable for lost or stolen items, the storage area is well supervised. Please keep valuables and personal items like purses, backpacks, and medications with you. Parents, we're sorry, but the fire marshal will not allow strollers on the clinic floor. I know this is inconvenient, but it's a fire code violation, so there are no exceptions. Volunteers will tag and store your stroller for you. Next, you'll receive your patient number card as you walk through the clinic floor. This is your ticket to care. From this point on, you'll be helped every step of the way by volunteers called runners. Runners will lead you to the patient waiting area where you'll be seated in order. At this time, you'll have the opportunity to go to the restroom if needed. Now here's another thing where we really need your help. No patient should ever walk around on the clinic floor without a runner. This is for your safety and is critical to the efficiency of the clinic. So when you need to go to the restroom or anything, simply wave at a runner to let them know and they'll escort you. In fact, anytime you have a question or a need, that's what runners are there for. Don't hesitate to ask. On your seat, you'll find a clipboard with a medical history form, which you'll be asked to complete. You'll also find a sack containing a bottle of water and breakfast. If you're still waiting for your turn at treatment at lunchtime, we'll provide you with lunch at that time as well. After you've completed your medical form, a runner will escort you to triage. Here, a medical professional will take your vital statistics and review your history to be sure it's safe for you to receive dental care. Some things that might prevent you from being treated include having a fever, uncontrolled blood sugar or blood pressure, or a history of excessive bleeding. Then, a dental professional will conduct a dental exam and discuss your treatment options with you. We can't necessarily take care of every dental need that you have today, but you and your dentist can decide what's most important to you and your oral health. Once you have a treatment plan, a runner will escort you back to the main patient waiting area. Eventually, a runner will escort you to the waiting area for the treatment or treatments you'll receive. If you've been prescribed any medications, a runner will escort you to the pharmacy area where you'll receive your prescriptions free of charge. Once your treatment is complete, a runner will escort you to the patient exit table. Here, a volunteer will give you important follow-up information regarding your dental care and answer any questions you have. You'll then be asked a few questions about your OkMOM experience. Your candid answers will help us improve this event for next year. You'll also receive a bag that will contain a toothbrush kit and many other items. There's also a resource for dental care guide. This is a directory of free and low-cost dental care clinics and programs all across the state, including programs that offer dentures and partials. The state's community health centers are listed on the back. These are not-for-profit clinics that see patients on a sliding fee scale, and we encourage you to use this directory to find a clinic for future dental care. After that, you'll retrieve any items we were storing for you, and you'll be directed to the family and friends waiting area if you need to be reunited with loved ones. We hope this gives you a good idea of what to expect at OkMOM. We look forward to serving you and giving you a healthy smile.